So we're continuing with lesson 14 now, and now we're going to configure this action JavaScript to take a picture using the device. So this is not a desktop application that we're building, but a mobile application. So let's change from desktop to mobile. And then we can specify the method for accessing the camera. Since we're not running in a native shell, we're going to choose HTML5, which is the default. But if we were running in a native shell that was using PhoneGap Cordova, we could also choose the Cordova option over here. So right now, since we're going to just run as a pure HTML5 application, we'll just select the HTML5 option. So the next property here is resize and compress. Now a phone can take obviously a pretty large image. Phones have multi-megapixel cameras, and uploading a large image to the server could take quite a bit of time. So it's a good idea to compress the image before you upload it. And so here we're going to set the compression factor on the image before it's uploaded. Next, we need to specify which field in the customer table this image is going to be stored in. So let's go now and choose image field, and this gives us now a choice of all of the image controls on the UX component. So we're going to choose the control called image, which happens to be bound to the image field in the customer table. So we'll go ahead here and choose image. So it's important to remember that what we're doing over here is selecting a control, not a field. So this control image happens to be bound to the correspondingly named image field in the customer table. So this is going to basically upload the image and put it in the image field on the UX component. But at the same time that we upload the image, we'd also like to create a thumbnail. So let's click on the create thumbnail option over there, and then open up the builder to define the thumbnail. So you can create more than one thumbnail at a time. So we're going to go here and add a thumbnail. We'd like this thumbnail to be, say, 40 pixels, and apply that 40 pixels to either the width or the height, whatever the maximum dimension is. So we've defined one thumbnail, and we'd like to store this thumbnail in the image thumbnail field in the customer table. So we're going to go ahead there and choose image thumbnail, and go ahead now and click OK, and then click OK, and then OK to save this, and then finally click the save button now to close the action JavaScript builder. So now we've defined the event handler for this click button, and obviously we're going to demo showing the testing on the desktop, but of course if we were running on a mobile device, then clicking this button would open the camera. So let's go ahead now and test out this button. We can't do it in working preview because working preview does not have access to the camera simulator or the image upload. So we'll go ahead now and start the application server if it's not currently started. So if you see this button here that's red, click it so that it becomes green, which will start the alpha application server. And then once the application server has been started and this button here is green, then go to this drop down menu to choose the browser in which you want to open the component, and I'd like to open it up in Chrome. So we'll go ahead now and open this component in Chrome. But before we do this, Alpha is telling us that we've chosen to do an image upload using HTML5 image upload, and therefore we need a certain JavaScript library to be loaded. So it's telling us here that it's going to go and automatically check the property called HTML5 image capture to turn on that JavaScript library. So let's go ahead here and click OK, and then go ahead now and we'll do a full preview, and this is going to open up the browser. So let's pause now and then pick it up in the next video.